Yo, what's up guys? Bumtruck here, back at it again with another Dungeon Realms YouTube video. Today, we're going to be going over my personal top 3 tier 1 farming spots. So if you're just getting started, you want to know what's up, you're going to want to watch this video. So, starting off with the first place. Pretty quick, just take a left out of Siren and you get to the graveyard. It is a PvP zone, so be careful. Now, the reason why the graveyard is a personal favorite is because, oh, look at that. So it has a very good amount of mobs. Oh, would you look at that? It has, a very good amount of mobs, especially when you're just on tier 1. You're not going to be wanting to fight too many. Oh, would you look at that? You're not going to want to be fighting too many mobs. And also, the graveyard is part of this place, or it's in the same elite zone as the carrot farmer. And if you don't know, that is a tier 1 named elite. And drops some pretty good gear, some pretty good stats. And also, the levels here are a little bit lower than in other places. So if you're just getting started out, beginning of the wipe or beginning of your gameplay, I would totally recommend heading over to the graveyard and the carrot field, which is right over there. So we're riding up to the second spot we're going to be covering today, which is the Stonehenge of Mitsuki, the Dominator. A few reasons why this spot, in my opinion, is a pretty good place to go is because it has Mitsuki, which is a tier 1 named elite, and he drops a really cool sword, and if you're starting out, it's probably, it's a super good weapon for tier 1. If you get one, oh wow, look at that. If you get one, you're honestly pretty set for the tier. But also, another reason is that the tier 1 dungeon is right here, which in tier 1, running the dungeon probably as soon as possible is, oh, looks like we're getting pretty low here. Running the dungeon as soon as possible is kind of one of the goals, This place also has a few chests, and the third reason why it's, up there for my favorite tier 1 spots is it has an altar. So it's super nice. If you get, say, a drop like this, and you want to try and, get a little risky, upgrade it. This is the only place where you can alter tier 1. Let's see. Ah, unfortunate. There's also a pretty good amount of mobs around here, So I'd probably give it a solid 8 out of 10. Pretty well-rounded spot, in my opinion. Looks like we actually got pretty lucky here and spawned Mitsuki. Now you want to be pretty careful when fighting him. He's pretty strong. He's no joke. He's like the Zolgath of tier 1. Now let's see. We could maybe get a sword from him. That would be pretty cool. Pop our ability. Ah, no draw. No worries though. Moving on to my favorite tier 1 farming spot is the tier 1 stronghold. Now, if you don't know, strongholds are a little risky. They're a high risk, high reward, where you actually have to be the chaotic alignment to join here. And to change your alignment, just /PvP. Well, you can only do it in the safe zone, but it pops up with a menu. Go ahead and change it. Make sure that when you go to do it, that you're in a safe zone, because that's the only place you can do it. But part of the reason why this is my personal favorite is it has the highest drop rates out of any tier 1 area. Now, there's a couple drawbacks to that, which mentioned earlier is that it's pretty high risk. You know, anyone can kind of come in here and kill you, and if you do end up dying to a player, you will drop a piece. And it also is pretty obvious when someone's in here, because you can see all the mobs like spawned in from the outside. Also, another drawback that it has is there is no named elite. The last 2 spots that were mentioned actually did have a named elite spawning in that area. This place, not so similar. But if you're trying to really speed on through tier 1 or really get the most out of your time, I would definitely recommend hitting this place up. Let's see if we can get a nice drop here. No. There actually is an elite here, but not a named elite, unfortunately. So it's just like a normal mob. Drops normal gear, but you do get some key shards from it. It's all the way at the top. Move right past these mobs. Here he is, the champion of Siren. There we go. Easy enough. He also has 2 pretty nice chests up here. These chests, if you don't know, there's different like tiers of chests. There would be the normal ones that you kind of find out just wherever in the map. And then there's the ones that are around elites that do have a higher drop rate for, say, enchants like that. We got 2 of them. Nice, +2. Some rare boots. Looks like not a bad trip. Made some decent progress. Well, anyways, thanks for watching. Have a good day.